and the old man died. Then Jawdar became angry and said,
"This is all because of me. Everyone warned me, but I kept my head down. How stubborn I am."
Marwan said,
"There is no time for regret now. We are running out of time. Where is that magician you talked about?"
Jawdar went to the palace garden. He extracted the head of the magician Hassan. Then he and Marwan rode their horses and moved away from the palace. Then they saw the body of the magician on top of the horse, quickly approaching them. Jawdar realized what had happened, so he got off his horse and took out Hassan's head. So he quickly spoke to him.
"Ah, here we meet again, blacksmith. Why did you delay so long? Worms have eaten half of my face."
Jawdar asked.
"Did you know that I would bring you out from under the earth?"
Hassan answered.
"Ah, certainly. Everything is written in the book. I was the strongest gatekeeper, but I found a book in the jinn's library. It changed my understanding of everything."
Marwan said angrily.
"Enough chatter. Where do we find the seal of Solomon the Wise? Answer quickly before I split your head in two."
Hassan said.
"Ah, the ring of Solomon the Wise then. What do you want from him?"
Marwan replied.
"This is none of your business. Just tell us where it is."
Jawdar said.
"There is a jinn king who intends to invade our world. We want to stop it by any means possible."
Hassan said.
"Ah, a king of the jinn. You don't mean Samuel? The father of 7 princes. And the 7 princes?"
Jawdar asked.
"Yes. He has 7 females and 7 males. How do you know him?"
Hassan said.
"Ah, he's my rival. It seems that his plans succeeded. I told those stupid guards, but they refused to listen. It will only stop by killing him. An impossible task for people like you. What will I gain from your help?"
Marwan replied.
"Maybe we won't cremate you. Or do we not completely destroy your head?"
Jawdar said.
"Wait a moment, Marwan. What do you want, magician?"
Hassan answered.
"Ah, Marwan, the legend of warriors. Is not it? I will help you in exchange for the ring. The ring gives its owner the power to control the jinn, whatever its type. This is my ring price."
Jawdar replied.
"You can't be trusted with a power like this. Maybe you will conquer our world with it. Ask for something else."
Hassan answered.
"Ah, as usual, Joder. Honest and naive. You could keep up with me. Then you can easily deceive me. Okay, I'll accept my edit." And he took your sword in exchange for your help. With a word of honor from the legend of warriors not to pursue me.
Marwan replied.
"You have my word. But why the sword?"
Jawdar said.
"Because it is the only weapon that kills him. And now, Hassan, where are we going?"
Hassan rolled his eyes. He mumbled unintelligible words. Then his body flew towards his head. She carried the head and returned it to its place. Then the worms started falling from his face. So it went back to how it was. Then he opened a bag that was on his waist. He took out an old scroll from it. So Jawdar said to him,
"Let's move, wizard. We don't have time to waste."
Hassan replied.
"Ah, I didn't say I would come with you. I said I would help you. This scroll contains a map to the gate. But you must first block the last jewel, which you will find in this place.
He pointed to a specific place on the map. So Joder said to him,
Won't you come with us? How do we know that you are not deceiving us? And you want to send us to our destruction?
Hassan answered.
Ah! It's important to me to stop Samuel. Because if he enters our land, I will be his first target. Also, my body becomes weak in the areas of the jinn. So I will not accompany you. Do you see how much I trust you?
Marwan said.
Your turn is over too, Joder. I'll take the map and go. And you, magician, how do I find the ring?
Hassan replied.
Ah! It seems you didn't get to know each other well. This young man, Mr. Marwan, what the jinn call the lucky one in their languages. He is the one who can find the jewel and the ring. And believe me, many good young men died to find him. You can't do anything without it.
Joder took off his sword belt from his waist. He gave it to Hassan, saying,
You sacrificed them, you cunning old man. Let's go, Marwan, we don't have time.
Marwan took a look at the map. Then he brought it back to Joder. They rode their horses and separated from the magician to their destination.